In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 things you can do about climate change. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for the future updates. Reduce, reuse, recycle, walk, bike, ride the bus to work, plant a tree, use less heat and air conditioning, change a light bulb, buy a fuel-efficient car, buy local goods and products. Here's a list of the top 10 things you can do about climate change. Let's start. Number 10. Urge government to take bold, ambitious climate action now. Top climate scientists issued a code red for humanity recently, warning that this is our last chance to implement the transformational changes necessary to keep warming below 1.5 C and avoid the most dangerous impacts of climate chaos. Canada's climate targets are still critically insufficient to do our fair share on the global scale, and we are the only G7 country whose emissions have increased since the Paris Agreement was signed. The climate crisis won't wait. Join us in calling on all federal parties to cooperate and get Canada to act on climate change with the ambition and urgency this crisis demands. Number 9. Help raise climate ambition by painting your town with climate art. We know that meeting the challenge of the climate crisis takes creativity, community, and fun on top of the science, policy, and advocacy that define so much of our work. So, the David Suzuki Foundation hosted a collaborative project that brought together artists from diverse communities and backgrounds to share their perspectives on climate change. Their artwork paints a vivid, gripping, and beautiful call for climate justice. Number 8. Use energy wisely and save money too. Canada is the top per capita energy consumer in the world. By becoming more energy efficient, you not only pollute less but save money too. Swap your gas stove for an electric stove, which will also lower indoor air pollution. Unplug computers, TVs, and other electronics when you're not using them. Wash clothes in cold water. Hang dry your clothes when you can and use dryer balls when you can't. Look for the Energy Star label when buying new appliances. Winterize your home to prevent heat from escaping and try to keep it cool in the summer without an air conditioner. Change to energy-efficient light bulbs. Get a home or workplace energy audit to identify where you can make the most energy-saving gains. Number 7. Mobilize for local climate action. What our cities do individually and in unison to address climate change can set the agenda for communities and governments everywhere. See 40 cities. In Canada, municipalities have influence over about 50% of our emissions. And with about 80% of Canadians living in cities, it's important, even crucial, that we focus on their potential to help stop climate change. Citizens like you, who are willing to work with progressive local government leaders, stand to make a huge difference. Your role as a citizen with your local government is powerful. We have created a comprehensive online resource that will support you to work with your local government on climate action. Number 6. Green your commute. In Canada, transportation accounts for 24% of climate-polluting emissions, a close second to the oil and gas industry. The many ways to reduce your transportation emissions will also make you healthier, happier, and save you a few bucks, whenever and wherever you can. Take public transit, ride a bike, or advocate for bike lanes in your community. If you have a large, inefficient vehicle, retire it and switch to an electric or plug-in hybrid vehicle, fly less. Number 5. Start a climate conversation. Solving climate change requires us all to work together. We can't do that without finding common ground with those who may not share our perspective. Since people often trust peers, family members, and loved ones more than they trust experts, scientists, and environmental organizations, you can talk to people about climate change in ways we can't. You are more likely to open people's minds. Learn from Climate, a fun and interactive chatbot that teaches you how to have conversations about climate change that decrease divisiveness and help cultivate empathy and find common ground. Overcoming polarization is key to moving forward on climate solutions. Number 4. Consume less, waste less, enjoy life more. We use too much of it is toxic, and we don't share it very well. But that's not the way things have to be. We can build a society based on better, not more, sharing, not selfishness, community, not division. Focusing on life's simple pleasures, spending time in nature, being with loved ones, making a difference to others provides more purpose, belonging and happiness than buying and consuming. Plus, when we consume less, we produce fewer emissions and are gentler on the earth. Sharing, making, fixing, upcycling, repurposing and composting are all good places to start. Fire up your commitment to the people and places you love by acting every day on the understanding that we are one with nature. Number 3. Invest in renewables and divest from fossil fuels. Even if you can't install solar panels or a wind turbine, you can still be a part of the clean energy economy. Search online for local renewable energy co-ops to join. As a member, you'll own part of the co-op's renewable energy projects and will receive a return on your investment. You can also speak to your financial advisor about clean energy/technology investments. Let industry know you care about climate change by meeting with your bank or investment advisor to make sure your investments do not include fossil fuels. And make sure your workplace, pension fund, university, or bank doesn't invest in fossil fuels either. If they do, join or start a divestment campaign. Number 2. Eat for a climate-stable planet. The decisions we make about food can have a profound effect on the environment. Here are 4 simple ways you can make your diet more climate-friendly. Eat more meat-free meals, buy organic and local whenever possible, don't waste food, grow your own. Number 1. Get politically active and vote. Although it's important to take action to reduce our individual carbon footprints, we also need to focus on changing the larger system. That's where we have the greatest opportunity to reduce emissions. Vote for leaders at all levels of government who take climate change seriously. They should commit to setting science-based targets to reduce harmful carbon emissions, implementing clear plans to reach those targets, adapting to climate change and shifting to a clean energy economy. Make sure you are registered to vote and then get informed for all elections, not just the ones that get the most media attention. Candidates' positions on climate change vary widely, so research the parties, ask questions about climate change at town halls or debates, and let your candidates know you are voting for the climate. Know that your vote really matters. If you're too young to vote, encourage your class or school to join a student vote program, which provides students the opportunity to experience participation in the election process. You can also talk to your parents about the importance of voting for climate action. What do you think of our video? If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.